5 Unusual People in the World, Part 37. Hello everyone, I'm Keisha and wish you all a new day full of joy. This world is full of unusual things, along with strange people. The stories around them surprise many when heard. They have a lifestyle that I'm sure none of us will have the same as theirs, or very few if yes. Who are they? What are they capable of? Let's meet them through this video. Come and find out with me in this video. Are you ready? Let's begin. Number 5. Gwyneth Montenegro. Gwyneth, born in 1978, lives in Melbourne, Australia. A beautiful girl with a strange lifestyle will surely surprise you to fall backwards. So, sit tight in order not to fall, or you can lie down to be safer. Gwyneth Montenegro worked as a sex worker in Australia for 15 years, and she had slept with 10,000 men. You didn't hear me wrong. Exactly 10,091 different customers. An hour of her service cost from $500 USD to $1,000 USD. That's all she wrote down in her book, 10,000 Men and Counting. The bad thing that led her to such a lifestyle was that at the age of 18, she was gang raped by 8. She became guilty, and all Gwyneth wanted was to make a lot of money. She started erotic dancing at the age of 19, and then quickly became a high-class call girl at the age of 21. Gwyneth had a one-night stand with over 10,000 men. All of those was recorded in her diary. Gwyneth obtained her pilot's license at the age of 29 in an attempt to leave the sex industry. However, soon, she had to return to her old job when she discovered having kidney failure and was not healthy enough to keep a pilot's license. At the age of 33, Gwyneth retired and was trained to participate in a program of neurolinguistics, a form of psychotherapy. She later became an entrepreneur and published her book. Number 4. Evgenia Sotvakus. Evgenia Sotvakus, born in 2007, lives in the city of Voronezh, Russia. She surprises the whole world with her unique lifestyle. She lives in the martial arts environment since birth and became famous after doing a total of 358 blows in just 30 seconds. Evgenia Sotvakus has been practicing boxing since the age of 3 and has always dreamed of becoming a professional boxer. She is also well educated when her father is a boxing coach. With a special passion for boxing, our little angel always trains with dance frequency, heavy exercises, twice a day, and 5 days a week. Her training process is always recorded by her father. She practices boxing by hitting trees every day, so if I were a tree, I just wish I didn't grow up to avoid getting those horrible punches. The hand is small, but the force from it is very great. We all know that in Russia, there are many bears in the wild, and if one of them thinks this little girl is prey, it will probably be the last day of their lives. Sotvakus also loves to dance. She often posts her clips and photos on her personal Instagram with more than 260,000 followers. It is certain that in the future, she will be a prospective candidate for the championship in boxing tournaments. Coming up is a person with an unusual and extremely dangerous hobby, so you guys must not follow or try to do this. Number 3. Natasha. Natasha, a woman from Rialto, California, loves clay masks. She, like many other women, always has those in her house, but while normal people use it for beauty, she uses it as her favorite food, or rather an addiction. She tasted the mask once when she was skincaring, and then she was addicted to it. Natasha eats a whole clay mask pot every day, replacing meals and sometimes having it with a bowl of chips and beer. She always carries a cup of clay mask with her when she goes out to work. She explains, "It tastes great, like the aroma emanating from the damn rock, and always makes me happy. I usually sit down and enjoy them." Her addiction became more and more serious as she even got addicted to cream-based cosmetics. Those cosmetic jars that we use for whitening or sun protection can also satisfy her cravings. I am sure that all of these are extremely dangerous to health. Doctors are afraid of her addiction as the things she eats contain aluminum and titanium, which can lead to kidney and nervous system damage. and Natasha herself felt full and unable to eat normal food. The chemical imbalance is still going on in her body, but the craving couldn't be stopped easily. And don't hurry to turn off YouTube. Let's meet a very special man. However, it is advised that we should not follow him. Absolutely not, because it is very dangerous. Number 2. Yun Shenglong. People usually like normal and delicious food like fried chicken, pizza, chocolate, pudding, and many other delicious foods. But this man likes to eat nails, ceramic, or glass. Surprisingly, he has no side effects. Yun Shenglong, a Chinese miner known as the Metal Crusher, can swallow the whole sharp metal nails with just a glass of water. He is used to these terrifyingly strange foods. He has had this habit since he was a teenager. A man working at a circus taught Yunsheng this strange diet, and it continues to this day. People generally like fresh food, and Yunsheng is no exception. He admits that he likes the newly made nails. According to him, the taste of the new is better than the old rusty nails. I can't imagine the difference in taste of the two kinds of nails, but I'm sure he should stop this crazy diet because it's too dangerous. Showing off the great talent got this man a salary increase. In the future, he even plans to devote himself to performing, especially now a lot of people in China and abroad have already know about him. Number 1. Dominic Reed. Dominic Reed, aka Mr. Fleaball, an interesting and quirky photographer from Cambridge, England. It can also be said that he is a bit eccentric in his thinking. That eccentricity has created great and humorous makeup and cosplay. Dominic spends 5 hours a day cosplaying strange monsters. With wigs, dentures, and other quirky makeup tools, he uses his ingenious makeup skills, along with some computer tricks, to create crazy photos. These photos have piqued the curiosity and interest of many people. He has posted many photos of himself on the web and published a book of his humorous images. A less scary version of Wolverine with his tongue tied. Is he drying his teeth? Hopefully, there are no hairs in his mouth. An interesting cactus. It looks like him, but so eccentric that it turns into a human. Wolverine werewolf with claws that can knit scarf for you. He has a lot of interesting photos, sometimes scary too. It is not just photo, but it's also his lifestyle. A handsome, humorous, and a bit eccentric guy. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell to watch more interesting videos. And now, goodbye and see you again.